Subramaniam Shankaran. Wish you all a very happy Diwali. So we took a break for 2 days and I'm back for you today with the cyber news. Excellent news that we had seen floating around the Indian media for last 2 days is DPDP Act is all set to become a law in India by before November 2020 is what we are expecting. November 2020 is the elections at the Indian state of Maharashtra, and we are all expecting this to be a law. Okay, uh, before November 2020 is what is expected. It is like a GDPR of India, like it's a Digital Personal Data Protection Act. Okay, so in GDPR the paper-based records are also covered, but in this particular case, it's actually not covered. Okay, it's a Digital Personal Data Protection Act. Okay. Now, what this actually means, okay, it's not that we can collect the data left, right, and center, personal data left, right, and center from the data subject or the public, okay, and use it as we like it. So we need to get a consent to get the data in storage, data in transit, and data in use. Okay, all these things is going to be based on the consent that the collector, who is otherwise called the controller, okay, is actually going to receive from the data subject. So this is going to trigger a lot of job opportunities, a lot of consulting opportunities. Okay, so because the CISO cannot be a DPO, we are all expecting a lot of job positions to be open as a certified data protection officer. Now you can also become a virtual DPO for a lot of organization, or you can become a dedicated DPO for any organization. Okay, and ISSS is extremely specialized in delivering certified chief data protection officer training and get certified by Brit Certification Assessment. We are their partners. Okay, one of our flagship trainings. Okay, you can join us and check by sending an email to training@iisss.org.uk for your next schedule, winning schedule actually. Okay, so this is on your DPDP. Now, what exactly is happening? Microsoft warns of Chinese botnet exploiting the router flaws. Okay, this attack called as a password spraying attack. Okay, password spray attack, password spraying attack. Now, the beauty of the password spray attack is exactly opposite of the brute force attack. In the brute force attack, the username remains a constant and the password is tried with all the combination. Maybe, let's say, it's an opposite of the dictionary attack. We are going to try the password with various dictionaries. Okay, in fact, in my penetration testing classes, okay, I refer to Seclist as a very popular site from where you can pick up the word list and try the dictionary attack. Okay? Now, in the dictionary attack, if you're going to try password incorrect 3 times at the source, okay, the user account is going to get locked. With this password spraying attack, the password remains the same, and the user ID is actually right. Various user accounts are right. You've got the list of user accounts on the Seclist, Daniel Macer, Seclist as well. Now, in the password spraying attack, the beauty is the user account does not get logged out because we are not trying 3 different passwords or more than 3 different passwords for a user account. We're keeping the password a constant, and the user accounts are all rotated. Okay, so it's a much more dangerous attack. In case you have not changed your default credentials for any of the service account, I would request you to do it now. Okay, so that you can escape yourself from the password spraying attack. And the attack is already on the way, especially if you're going to use the brand of Soho routers, okay, VPN appliances, including TP-Link, Zyxel, Asus, Accent, D-Link, and Netgear, okay? So, and it's not very tough to find these products because you go to shodan.io and put any one of these, then you're going to have a list of devices with the public AP that are getting displayed, okay? This gives an opportunity for the hacker to try the password spraying attack. We can go to the Seclist and get the default username list, and it's pretty easy if you're going to have public AP. So take care, especially if your router is going to get displayed on shodan.io. Okay, so I would request you to change the default password for the admin accounts. Okay, a service account. Large-scale malicious operations named Emerald Whale. Okay, scanned for exposed Git configuration files, stealing close to 15,000 credentials from GitHub, okay, GitLab, etc. And again, there is always a war between the good and the evil. Okay, so you try to secure the most, and the hackers will find a vulnerability, and then they exploit it. You fix the vulnerability, you secure yourself for time being, then some other vulnerability happens. Vulnerabilities always exist until they are discovered. If you go to nvd.gov.u, I think nvd.nist.gov. Okay, I think that's. I'll mention that site's name perfectly on the description. You'll find that every day there are, if not hundreds, tens and tens of vulnerabilities that have been reported. So that means if the vulnerability is reported today on the 1st of November 2024, that means we have discovered it today. That doesn't mean that it was not existing until yesterday. It was existing until yesterday, but we discovered it and reported it only today. Okay. If you find the vulnerability before the hacker finds it, then we are secure. Or if the hacker is going to find the vulnerability before we find it and he's going to exploit it, we'll be on the media. Okay. So there are things, okay, there are things, it's always better if it doesn't happen. Security is like that. Okay. In case of COVID, okay, if somebody is COVID negative, okay, so it's actually a good news. Okay, but if the system or if the company has never been hacked, it is such a good news, but it will never be on the social media for the bad purposes, right? For example, if let's say last year there had been massive attacks on the leisure industry, okay, and MGM, etc. Okay, now everybody came to know about this, especially the information security world. But the company which has never been hacked, okay, is not very popular on the information security world for the bad reason, for the hack reason. Okay, next one, Canada. Okay, for some reason they support the Sikhs. Okay, and there is a sensitive area of Khalistan movement. Okay, that's always there. And recently, okay, the relationship with India has become so tense. In fact, Canada has flagged India as one of the cyber threat on the latest report. In a way, okay, I see that okay, we are developing our skills on the espionage. Okay, there are a lot of countries, okay, which have developed the skills on the espionage. Okay, we know, okay, the Southeast Asian countries, okay, the Chinese, the North Koreans, etc. Okay, now we need to develop the skills. Okay, it's always better to be skilled and good rather than be good and not skilled at all. Okay, we need to have skills on cyber espionage. Everybody does it. Everybody does it. Okay, and you cannot say India cannot do and we will only do it, right? No. So they have added India as a part of that particular list. In a way, it's good. Yeah. And Mumbai home baker. Okay, now there's something and social engineering attack. Looks like there is no end for the drugs on the parcel scam. There's a Mumbai home baker. Okay, she has transferred close to around 24 lakhs to the cyber fraudsters. So I always say something. If somebody is going to call you saying that your Aadhaar card or your social security number, maybe for the international subscribers, your social security number is used for drugs on parcel scam, use all the bad words in the world to scold them. Okay, do not hesitate, or you can speak to them, enjoy the conversation. Okay, because there are cases where the hacker has gifted. Okay, when he tried to cheat somebody, hacker wanted to exploit somebody, and he learned that he befriended the hacker. I remember the James Bond movie, The Spy Who Loved Me. Okay, it's like the hacker who loved me, or hacker who befriended me. Okay, so in fact, the hacker sent the gifts for the victim, not the victim actually, to his new friend. Okay, who was supposed to have been a victim, but he escaped. Okay, last one. In fact, India has lost close to around 2140,000, okay, 2140 crores of Indian rupee in the first 10 months of the year 2024. There's an average of 214 crores a month, which is huge to the cyber fraudsters and digital house arrest. I would rather say hard-earned money, okay, should not be lost to the hackers or cyber criminals. Learn a lot of bad words in all the possible languages. Scold them, okay, they should not be arresting you. You should scold them and make them and sit in front of you. Do not make them to hang the phone, okay? Use all the bad words in the world to scold them to the extent possible. You keep your food, you keep your coffee, everything close to you. Don't lose your energy. Scold them for 3 days. Okay? Thank you very much. This is Subramaniam Shankaran from IEEE. Join us for the winning Certified Chief Risk Officer training, Certified Data Protection Officer training, and ISO 42,000, okay, on AI ML, lead implementer training, and of course, the Certified Third Party Security Manager training. Cheers then, bye bye, and have a wonderful day and night.